The money.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Nadex Trading. I'm here on the Nadex account. I'm on the knockouts, Forex. Click on Forex, they come up. Go to the knockouts, Forex. There we go. Usually I trade the Euro US dollar, but I like all four of those. Just depends which one you're in tune with. So I had a trend line going here. I had traded it down earlier, made quite a bit coming down. This was up in here where I tried to call a sell trade here, and I put one trade in on the Nadex. Problem is it went up, and then it finally popped out, had a false breakout, came all the way back down to my trend line, made great money. Now I've taken another sell trade right here on the break of the trend line. So it was up 50, now it's down to 20, 30, it's bouncing around. Looks like it's wanting to turn around. You never know, it might be a loss. It does happen. But the theory was we had a real strong push here. I had a trade here that Robot had taken, and it's been going down all day anyway, so I'm assuming it's still going to go down. If you look at the strength analysis, we're at 5743. They're starting to come back together. It was much farther apart. Right now, it's trying to take a buy trade here, or at least trying to turn around. Doesn't mean it's actually going to do it. Sometimes they fail and it drops right on through if the market really wants to go down. And I'm hoping the market still wants to go down about 80 pips, 50 to 80 pips. Something like that I could make some money with. If not, I'll be taking a loss if it goes up too high because I don't want to carry anything over the weekend or anything. And the trade's over, I think, pretty soon anyway. I don't think I have a lot of hours left on it. Yeah, this one's only got 15 hours. They start on Sunday, and then they go to Monday or Friday, and Friday's the end. So it's about 5 days, 5.5 days. So it's a pretty good way to trade. You just find ones that you feel very comfortable with, and you trade those. So it's a simple deal, very simple. What I do is I try to come over here and find the one that's a sell trade that's in the middle. Usually it's one of these right here, 128, 125, which means I got room on both sides just in case. And then you decide which direction you want to go and why you want to go. Like over here, we had the strong trend line, and we kept going up and coming back down to it, going up, coming back down. But now we've broken, so it might go back up to it. You never know. So it might behoove me to take this 20 bucks and run, but I still think it might still drop the market. I think we're trying to turn around. I just don't think it's ready yet. We're definitely here at support. So, I mean, it could turn around. It is possible. So my theory is I'm going to stay in the sell trade, but if it tries to go up above that line, I'm out. Yeah, I'll probably lose about 60 bucks, but that's okay. It's willing to take that chance. I made much more than that earlier, so very happy. But the chances are it might go down, and it might give me another $300 down. So that's what I'm looking at. And I've already had the Robot making me some trades in the Forex market, which is pretty good. It took one trade here, took it all the way down, the green arrow popped out, and it closed the trade. That's how it works. Usually any of these, it could take them and then ride it all the way down until it gets down to here and close them. So this is our main, it's saying strong support here, but doesn't mean it's going to hold. Sometimes they pop up and they don't hold. So we'll see. If it holds, then I'm going to lose, but if it doesn't hold and it breaks, I'm the big winner. So it's always nice to win, especially when it's big. And I could take right now, make 20 bucks. Now how this works, it's about when I take a position, which is a contract, it's $3 a contract. So when you get into the trade, since I had 10 of them, it was $30 and it starts out negative. I thought it came out of this. It does not. This is the profit you actually get. I mean, that's yours. So if you pull down this little drop down window right here, you can look and see exactly where you're at. This is what I got left to trade with. This is the position value. Excuse me. This is what the position's costing me. But if I close the trade right now, I'm going to have 17.35. That's all exactly. So this way you know exactly what's going on. The available balance is so I can read it from here. It's 535. So I can still put a few more trades on if I wanted to. But I'm content with that. That's enough. Right now I got in because it was really starting to move down strong. Move this out of the way. right in here and it broke and it really take a run for it. And I thought it might be going, but now it's hesitating. Like the market does, it messes with your head. So you got to have rules and you got to have a plan. So my plan is to stay in that sell trade until it crosses that line. If it crosses that line, I'm out, because then it's going to be a buy trade. So if it crosses that line, I'll close this and I will take a buy trade at that time. Until then, I'm going to take a chance that's going to go down. So it's just like as if I was trading against a trend line. I'm going to take a sell trade with the resistance against our back, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, if it fails, which it does do, and it crosses it and becomes support, then I'm going to take a buy trade, because now I'm going to have support to my back. And yes, I'll lose 60, but then I'll go ahead and make 300 if it goes all the way back up. But one never knows. That's what trading's all about. Trading's about finding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things that are telling you it might be going in a certain direction. And when you get that, it's worth taking a chance. Because maybe 8 out of 10 times you're right. But there's always those 2 you're wrong, and you have to have a reason. Where am I going to get? I don't want this thing running all the way up there and have it go to, $1,200 or whatever I get lost at. Right now it's that. Let me close this. Let me click on this, see what it takes to close it. Okay, so if I let it run all the way to the top, it's be 1340 I lose. But if it runs all the way to the bottom, which is way down there, which it would never get there, we only got 15 hours. But I have a chance of either losing 1100 or 1300 or making 1100. So, something in that ballpark. I'm only willing to go 100 that way and 200 to 300 this way. So I want to be in the profit 200, 300, or I'm going to take a loss of 100 or less. So it's just a chance you take. So it's worth it. It's worth it in the long run because I've already had 2 good winning trades on it, and it's really come up a lot. The account really grows fast this way. And doing this and the Forex trading at the same time, which are the exact same trades. And another thing you can do if you get into a trade and it is going against you and you feel you're going to have strong support coming up or resistance and it's going to come back down, or support, it's going to bounce back up, you can use Nadex to hedge your trade. If you know you're going the wrong way, you can put a big enough trade in. Whatever you lose in your Forex trading, you make in your Nadex. So really you never lost. You could let it go negative a little bit and then try to come back. But it comes to a point, when do you stop letting it go negative in your trading account? That's the problem. But at least if you're making it back in the Nadex trading, you're at least breaking even, so it's not that bad. So let's say you decide it's gone all the way up to the support or resistance that you think it's going to turn around, and it didn't. It broke through. Well, now just close the trade, let the Nadex one run a little more, and take whatever profit you want, and you hedged it. You're fine. So it is another thing you can do. So that's pretty cool. And that's always a good thing too, because sometimes we get into a trade and it's like that one I had in here. I got in and it went against me. And I thought, you know what? I know we got strong resistance up here. I know we're going to turn around. And if it breaks that, then I'll close the trade and take the loss, but it didn't. It popped through and it came right back down. So I was super happy to see that. But I'm going to try not to let that happen too often. But if it does, you got to have some type of plan to deal with it. That's the problem. Now, I was already selling my Forex and I was already selling my Nadex, so I had no other accounts to hedge it with. So maybe I need to open up another account somewhere with something. I don't know. At least something could have saved me out of that. So it's just something, we're just here to make money. Now all I'm doing is showing my ideas, how I trade. That's all. And if it helps you, that's great. Or if it gives you any type of an idea, that's great. Or you say, man, this guy's crazy. I'm not doing none of that. I got a way better system. And that's great too. Nothing wrong with that. But you got to have a system. You got to have a plan. You got to have rules. You got to write them down. You got to know how much you want to make per trade. So if it gets to a certain point and you feel you should get out, you can get out. Not just to close the trade because you're scared. You want to get out because it's got you enough money. Or how many losses before you stop trading altogether for the day. That's important. And the main one is, what number do you stop trading for the day when you make profit? You got to have all that stuff. So it's very important. It's all simple stuff. People tell you that. I know they used to tell me, and I was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm riding by the seat of my pants. I see the candles go up, I buy. I see them go down, I sell. I didn't make any money. When I did, I gave it right back. So you can't trade like that. You got to trade like a business, like they always say, like a business. And the thing is, if you actually worry more about your losses than your profits, you probably do pretty good. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing that really turned my trading around. So, and it could always help you too. It doesn't hurt to put a little more extra caution on your stop losses, or not letting it go to your stop loss, trying to figure out your technical analysis so you know when where it has actually gone beyond the point of saving. There's a reason why you got into the trade. When that reason's not there, close the trade. That's all. It's a simple deal. It's not that mathematical. You don't need Fibonacci. You don't need all that stuff. Is wonderful and helps, but it only helps you a little bit. The stuff I'm telling you is going to help you a lot. And then that little bit that you pick up here and there, whatever works for you, and we're all different. So remember that. We all trade different. We all think different. We need different parameters to make us happy. So you need to take care of that and do that so you can keep trading. This way trading's fun. Because if trading's scary and trading makes you nervous and trading makes you mad, what's the point of doing it? I mean, you can just go to a job and get all that. That's usually what I got out of having a job. So, but this is one thing you can do and be in your own home or be anywhere in the world, making money, being relaxed, and not letting it get you. That's all. And if it does, you walk away. You do that at a job, you get fired. That's all I know. All right, guys, I think I rambled enough. Let me let you go. You have a great day.